Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the stream. So today we'll be playing finally a daily routine and more segment of The Elder Scrolls Online. So this is a game I've been playing with my buddy for quite some time now. So if we log in, as you can see, well, nearing 2000 CP. So I'm getting. I play this quite a bit. I play this quite a bit. So I just wanted to see, basically I just wanted an excuse to play this game and to go through my daily routine, do all the dailies, get all the event stuff because there's an event going on, and just have a quick stream on this. So yeah, so I've been playing with this with my buddy for, I don't know, we're over a year now, maybe approaching 2 years. I have been on the subscription ESO Plus for a year. At this point, I've let it lapse because we're not playing it so much anymore. But so now I gotta deal with all the. So if you're not familiar with ESO Plus, there's a subscription. The main part of it, like other than like you're getting all the DLC available to you, they have a craft bag where all your materials just go into this infinitely huge crafting material bag. Um, and if you don't have plus, they go to your normal inventory. And let me tell you, they got a ton of crafting materials, and you only have so much space. So the craft bag is a huge boon um, to join to get from ESO Plus. But now that I'm not on it, now I gotta manually manage all my crafting materials. So I got mules set up, and I gotta play like the inventory game. But otherwise, no, it's still pretty nice game. It's I've let's see. So my first Elder Scrolls is Skyrim, so I'm kind of joining late, so to speak, to the Elder Scrolls world. But yeah, I had a good time in Skyrim. So hey, if it's multiplayer Skyrim, why not, right? I'm sure that was what people thought back in 2014 when this released, and didn't do that great. But I think they've come a long way to improve since then. So we got on board like not too long ago, me and my buddy, like I said. And yeah, so let's get started. So I haven't done any dailies today, so I can run through what I'd like to get done in a day. So that includes crafting dailies, which are the easiest things to get through and get gold. Then we have the um, event dailies and so on and so forth. First things first, let's get our daily reward. And so if you're not familiar with DSO, every day you log in, or there is a reward on the calendar. And this resets every month. Now the main reward is usually like, I don't know, 25 days in or so. What is this? No, this is 3 weeks in. So 21 days. Everything else is kind of like bonuses. So even if you miss a couple days here and there for a month, as long as you're in here most of the time, you'll get the actual like main reward for the month, which is pretty nice. And if you are here every day, then you get a little bit more reward for that, which are, it's not too important, but it's not insignificant either. So I think that's a pretty nice system that they got set up. Alright, so if you're familiar with Skyrim, but not yet, so the interface is similar. I got a bunch of add-ons on here. So there's no mini-map by default. There's no whatever DPS meter. This is all add-ons that I put in here. But otherwise, the interface should be familiar to you if you played Elder Scrolls, if you played Skyrim. So first things first, we're in town. The blue arrows you see on the compass are the dailies. So let's grab the crafting dailies. And I do have an add-on that just kind of makes it do it for you, because you're just creating basic equipment pieces and whatnot, which might be cool for like the first couple of days, but after a year of doing it, you can just have it automated through an add-on. So just want to breeze through this real quick, and it's actually pretty good money for the time you spend. If you do have ESO Plus, they give a a 10% gold bonus for any rewards you get. And so if you're doing all of your crafting writs, your dailies, and you have ESO Plus, you get, I think, 5,000 gold or so, a little bit more. If you don't have ESO Plus, and not Somerset DLC, which is what the Jewelry Crafting Station is for, then you get something like closer to 4,000, which is still not bad. 4,000 gold in this game. I mean, for spending what, 2 minutes turning it in like this, not bad at all. Now, granted, you know, there's you might have to consider the cost of materials that you're spending to craft the things, but it's honestly not too much. The most expensive probably is your alchemy, but you create multiple potions at a time anyway if you have the skill points. So overall, it's, you know, net profit for what little time you're spending here. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of inventory management right now because I got a bunch of rewards for that. So in addition to gold, you get like a bunch of materials back as well as some random other things that will take too long to explain in this stream. But maybe that you can definitely look into it if you're curious. There's definitely tons of guides out there at this point. So I'm gonna deposit most of these. And destroy things that are not that valuable. Because for one, they sell for 0. So if you're not familiar with ESO, they actually tell you up front what the sell value is to a merchant, like an NPC. A lot of these are valued at 0. Even though they're not quite value 0, if you sell them in your basically the auction house, you only have limited auction house space, so you might as well. You're better off selling something else that's worth more than these little tiny amounts. So let me just deposit. We don't need that. I'll get rid of that. And alright, so that's all of these things. And you'll notice, if you call back to my login screen, I have a bunch of characters. So each of these dailies are unique to each character. So that means the more characters you have, the more money you can earn if you do your crafting dailies on all of your characters. Which I sometimes do. You know, sometimes I can't be bothered because I'm not really hurting for money right now. So let me clean up a little bit here. Just gonna that. And sell these. Alright. So, I know I got a bunch of mail. I'll take care of that later. Okay, so that's crafting dailies. Usually my first step. Now, the event is going on, so normally I would go to the event. But if there's not an event going on, I usually stop by Clockwork City. If you have the DLC, that is. So, if I recall, I bought Clockwork City by spending gold and exchanging it for, you know, someone else buying the DLC for me with crowns. There are safer ways to do that. There are discords where you can agree to exchange your gold for their crowns. There could be brokers involved, but yeah, I would not recommend just doing this through in-game chat because there's not really much protection through that. But usually with the discords, there is you can look up their I guess their report, if they've been called out by anyone, or if you can see their like feedback on, you know, their past transactions and see if they're trustworthy, that sort of thing. So yeah, so I actually use that for a lot of the DLC I own. So now that when ESO Plus has lapsed, which it has, I can still access these areas. So otherwise, the base game doesn't include these.
Or maybe something tasty. We demand.
Oh, so anyway, yeah, so I usually stop by Clockwork City to talk to this bird. So his dailies is usually like getting stuff for him, rather than going out into like a dungeon or whatever to get things. and usually I have it on me
This
anyway.
land of metal provides shiny bits, but there are no morsels to fill the bellies of the Blackfeather Court. We miss our favorite treats terribly. We miss pecking at ectoplasm, essence, and bug-infested roots. Find these delicacies and return to me. I'll reward you spectacularly once the court's hunger has been sated.
Okay, so all of these materials are something I already have. So it's night, or do I? Actually, no. I say that, but I'm missing ectoplasm. Okay, can I move this map? Oh, it's outside my screen. Really? Okay, well, not ideal for the location of the mini map, but that's okay. Usually I play in a wide screen, but for the stream I have to make sure it fits in the screen, so I'll have to deal with it. Alright, so I'll come back to that later. I'm actually missing ectoplasm, which is why you may have noticed for those veterans, I'm keeping a bunch of these, which are typically vendor trash. Yeah, it says sells to a merchant for gold, but the bird asks for a set of 3 of these. Now, unfortunately, ectoplasm is the only one I don't have much of, which I'm sure I can find along the way. So I'll just keep that in mind and continue on. So at this point, why don't we go and start doing the event stuff? So, right now there's a dragon slaying event going on in Elsweyr, so that's northern Elsweyr and southern Elsweyr. And you get an event ticket for doing a daily, at least one daily in each of those 2 zones. So let's just knock them out real quick. And again, Elsweyr is also a DLC area. So if you did not purchase the DLC or don't have ESO Plus, unfortunately, you won't be able to participate in this event. I guess to help that the DLC is discounted right now, like 50% off. So that's also an option if you really want to get the event-specific items. I don't think I've looked up what. So, if you're not familiar with how ESO does event stuff, every year they have a set of rewards that you exchange these tickets for, and there's one. So there's like a mini pet reward that you combine fragments for, and you can transform this mini pet into a bigger reward. And there's a unique big reward in each quarter. So right now, let's see actually. So right now, the mini pet is this Passion Dancer Blossom, which I actually have active right now. Has this blue floating flower thing, just follows you around, looking majestic, I guess. And this quarter's big reward that the flower transforms into, it would be one of these. It must be this one, Passion's Muse. Maybe it's a personality? Yeah, it's personality. So personality, again, if you're not familiar with ESO, so your character has certain, so your character can do emotes, right? And idle animations, that sort of thing. There's also personalities that you can, I guess, equip your character with, and they'll do slightly different versions of the emotes or have different idle animations or even walking animations. So it's interesting, interesting cosmetic, as a concept. So personalities looks like the first major one. I don't recall what the other ones. So personality is for the spring quarter. There's going to be a new big reward for the summer, fall, and winter quarters. Usually maybe fall or winter are the really big ones that people really are aiming for. Last year, they had this hourglass as what I would consider as a big reward. Basically, so ESO has player housing, of course. You can put in all your furniture. So this hourglass lets you set the time of day in your housing, rather than following the time of day of the zone or whatever. Which I don't know. That's pretty cool to me because previously we didn't have this capability, and I like my house that looking at how my house looks at night better than the day. So that was a must get for me. Oh, but while I'm here, I also have an add-on to track where treasure chests are because I can't be bothered by doing the actual treasure hunt. Again, it's one of those things that are cool for like the first like couple treasure hunts. But after some time you just want to get through with it. Which, I don't know, seems to be going to be the theme of this. Yeah, the first couple of times are cool, but then you kind of get bored and just want to get it done. Not sure what that says about this game, but I guess it is what it is. Alright, so what I have currently set up is sort of my overworld, kind of chill setup where this mostly have, easy skill target and easy AoE, some buffs and some movement speed, and that's sort of reflected in my my gear. So in the ESO there's 12 pieces of gear. I guess I can't really, probably would take too long to just go through each one, but I will say that this Magnus's gift set, I've had since I first got to max level. I'm still using it. Of course, I have a more serious, DPS set if I'm doing like really hard dungeons or something. But I don't know. I guess I got this and never really felt I needed to change because Overworld is not that challenging, to be honest. And it's like, yeah, it's like why fix what's not broken sort of deal. And then I have something for movement speed, and I think I have training on everything just so I can get more experience for champion points. Yeah, so fairly easy setup. So what do we need to do in here? I need to find magic trinkets. Okay. Oh, someone else here. So if you're not familiar with ESO, these are what are they called delves. These are mini dungeons that are, I guess, public because it's not instance at all. And usually there's a boss at the end, and sometimes there's a quest associated with it, like one-time quest, as well as a repeatable daily quest like the one I'm on. Let's see here. Now, the quest guide says it's basically everywhere here, but once I get closer to something I actually need to pick up, it will show up on my compass, like that. That black arrow is what I'm looking for. I just need to go in that direction once I get close to it. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a bunch of things there. Where's the... oh, here it is. Now where's the last one? This critter got in my way. Boss room, I guess? I don't do these dailies. So I did these dailies for the achievement. You need to do like 30 of them to get the achievement way back when. when I was on the subscription. So I don't quite recall where all the particular things, because there's also multiple different daily quests per dungeon, I think. Like they ask you to do slightly different things, and then they're in slightly different locations, even if it's the same delve. Um, so it's hard to keep track sometimes. So what I'd like to do is actually, so I'm part of, so if you're not familiar with ESO again, you're able to join 5 guilds. I have one just as a personal one for bank, because again, inventory management's a thing here. But what I like to do is look at my guild list to see if I can teleport to someone in the same zone, just so I don't have to run all the way to the entrance. This also puts you next to a way shrine, which are teleport points. So you can easily get to places even if they're not at a location where you want to go. Okay, so that's done. That's the delve done. Need to hit up a dragon. That's about to be dead, so that's not gonna do. Let's go to a world boss. Ah, there's one right there. Oh, it's right next to. All right. So in ESO, there are bosses in the world that are, technically group content, but if you're patient enough, you can solo these things. I'd rather. Oh, it just popped back up. So, since there's an event going on, there's a lot of people waiting for these bosses typically, which is good because that makes it go much faster. Because as you can see, they have millions of health. If you're properly geared, you'll be able to sustain yourself and sort of be able to chunk it down in time, but that's just takes forever. So I'd rather just have some helpers here to make it go faster. Oh, my NPC ally respawned. Didn't even notice. Where are you going? Now, I know there's a mechanic with this boss with all these circles. Like something buffs, some of them buffs you, some of them damages you over time. I don't quite recall. And frankly, I guess I don't need to because there's enough people here to just kind of ignore it. But if you're soloing this, it's something to know about. Alright, there we go. Let me do this. Part of the quest. It's on the other side of this. Oh, where's this guy? Oh, here it is. Alright, so that's 2 down. Now I need to kill 3 dragons. Oh, there's one over there now. Let's try to hurry over there before people kill it. Now this world is huge. Like, I'm just like breezing through it now. But when I first came here, it is something to behold, right? There's a lot of environment to admire, that sort of thing. Where am I going? Oh yeah. Guess while I'm riding, I'm trying to find a straight line so I can look at menus. Okay, so there's also daily endeavors, which is yet another list of objectives that most of the time you can do while you're, going about your daily routine. And they give you seals of endeavor that you can exchange for even more rewards. This is actually a system that was introduced. I mean, it's not new, but it's also not that old either. Maybe introduced like a year ago. I want to say. And some of the rewards are actually pretty cool. Like, well, the really awesome rewards, you need to do those things for like a year or something. I think my friend and I calculated out. But I mean, for an MMO, I guess a year is not that much time. You know. So let me bring out my friend. Let me eat some food actually, because dragons are nasty. And I'm just eating really basic bread just for more health.
What did I miss?
But I definitely have better food, but this will do. So in comparison to the world boss that I just came from, dragons are another beast. Like you are not very likely to solo it unless you have really good gear and have really good unless you're just really good.
I need some help.
But I, for one, I don't think I can solo a dragon. It's just too much damage to mitigate. Now, with everyone being here for the event, usually these go very quick, like it is now. But on a normal time, where you only can have like 4 or 5 people instead of like, what is this, like 10 maybe? It takes a while, and you die a lot. Oh, oof. Almost died right there. Okay. As a side note, there's an achievement. Whoa, that's fire. He's targeting me. There's an achievement for killing 100 of these Atronachs. Which so it's a little hard to get because, for one, there's actually different types of dragons. This is I don't know what kind this is. A cobalt dragon, perhaps? And every different type of dragon spawns a different type of Atronach. And whenever you do find one that spawns iron Atronachs, they only spawn 2 at a time. So you need to find 50 dragons that have that for one actually, or rather for 2, and they have to live long enough in order to spawn these Atronachs. And during an event like this, people kill them quite quickly. Sometimes they don't even get Atronachs out, so it makes it even more difficult to get that achievement. All right, so the next one. So I think we saw one die over here, so that means the next one should be over here. Kind of the same distance to either one, I guess. Can I come down here? Should be. Oh yeah, so if you were here for my New World gameplay, you might have recalled me saying that I kept being afraid of jumping off of high places, which apparently you do a lot of in New World. Because their fall damage is very generous. ESO, not so much. Like, the cause of death for me in ESO, probably the majority of the time is fall damage. So, and not by choice, right? It's just accidentally slipping, because the momentum of your horse or whatever, and just all of a sudden finding out that, oh, that was a cliff. Not happy times. So I know the dragon's over there, but it's not spawned yet. So I'm gonna grab this this treasure over here while I wait. Maybe grab this piece of wood too.
That should come in handy.
Let's see, that's over here. So as a pro tip, I guess. So the heartwood I just got from that wood actually can be worth quite a bit during winter time. So it's like, let's see, heartwood. So, well, actually, it still is. It's worth over 2,000 gold, which is quite a sizable sum for something you can just get out of wood out in the world. Normally, it's around like 700 or 800, but I guess it hasn't recovered from the winter event. So the winter event requires people to use a lot of heartwood for the achievement, and usually spikes from 700 to 800 to like 2500. I guess it's still coming down from that number. So that's something to hold on to for that event to roll back, come back again, so you can sell them for a higher price. Okay, platinum is too hard to pass up. Well, dragon's not here yet. Might as well look around for more gathering things, I guess. What are my objectives? Refine, background, to delve bosses. And southern Elsweyr. Okay. We're in northern Elsweyr right now, so can't complete that here. Maybe I'll just port closer and just look around that area while we wait. But no.
Right behind you, partner.
Yeah, it's taking Dragon's taking its time respawning. Oh, I see a treasure chest. That's cool. Treasure chest giving me a treasure map to a different treasure chest. That's cool. Oh, there's a dragon. Wait. It's hanging out over there. Do we miss this one? Or maybe we did miss that one while we were in the delve. Alright, so let's head back over there. Because that's actually a ways away from a way shrine. So we should head on over there pronto. Spawning over there, so I'm gonna port up here. It's down, right? Nope, it's cross. Pardon me, don't mind me, just wanting to kill a dragon. I'll come back and kill you guys later. Okay, it's been engaged. That's what the swords mean. It'd be nice if there's a closer way shrine, but what can you do? Oh, it should be right here. Yeah, there it is. See in the distance. The storm dragon.
You do know that there's dragons. You sure about this?
Oh, not many people here yet. Okay, let's go. I just need to rush. Okay, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it so it doesn't so I don't get in the way of that. Oh, some people went down. Now you'd think electric attacks wouldn't work on storm dragons, but I guess elemental resistances aren't a thing here. Oh yeah, so if you're not familiar with ESO, in terms of combat, as a quick thing, all classes can block. Actually, I think all classes can block. There might be some cases where you can't block. Maybe bows can't block. But most weapons can block. And for dragons in particular, a lot of their melee attacks and swipes knock you onto the ground if you're not blocking. I mean, of course, blocking is most efficient when have the when you're spec'd for it and have the attribute points and whatnot for it. But even as a mage class, you can block and it'll mitigate some damage, and also prevent you from being knocked down from certain attacks like the dragon swipe. So that's a useful thing to know. That's something I wouldn't expect if I were to newly play a game like this. I just assume only shield classes can block because shield. But not quite the case here.
What do you think you'll make with that?
Okay, so I need one more dragon. Last one must be up here then. So I guess I have some time to look around while I wait for it to spawn.
You've got a knack for stumbling across those things.
I would say all these resource nodes are still worth. So of course, I feel like the wood and the platinum probably the most worth it because of heartwood and platinum, respectively. They're both pretty expensive materials, but I think all of the resource nodes do have some sort of crafting, like furniture crafting material, that's worth quite a bit compared to the base material that's used for equipment pieces and such. Oh, here it is. Here's this. So I'm waiting for the dragon. Oh, there it is. Just hanging around the cliffs. You wanna come down, buddy? We wanna kill you. There he goes. Alright. Oh, there he is. See him in the flying there going to landing spot. That looks like a blue dragon. Nice dragon. So no more iron astronauts from me. Right now, at least. Just gotta wait for them to hover around and pick a spot to roost, I guess. Oh, right here. That works. I'm gonna not be the first one to run in there, because I'm also a squishy mage. Someone needs to be the guinea pig in there. Oh, I see people. Alright, we're good. I gotta say, I think it's pretty cool. Now, I guess this is more for those that played Skyrim. These dragons do attack with their dragon shouts, and you can actually hear the incantation. I guess like 10 seconds ago there was a Fusroda. So I think that's pretty cool. That they actually voice, I guess, the attacks as opposed to just having an animation for it. So it's more immersive that way. I do like it. I do like my immersion. So again, I'm gonna keep an eye on it and not get owned by this breath attack. A couple people died already. dragon number 3. Alright, that's all 3 dailies for
Let's hit the
this
trail.
zone. So now we can move on to the next one. I see another dragon already spawned, but we don't need to kill it this time. Well, we can wait for tomorrow.
Thank the moon. Ah! If you
You are.
I like how I'm asking. Who are you again? I know I just did a quest for you, but who are you?
For those.
Alright. So we got a bunch of experience, bunch of loot, and we got an event ticket, which is what I'm mainly here for. What's our inventory looking like? 153? That's not too bad. We can do the other zone. Do I have any other treasure maps here? No? Okay. So on to southern Elsweyr. So both of these zones have a dragon killing quest. So I'll be facing more dragons here as well. In this area, there's like 2 quest hubs, so I gotta go to both, as opposed to the other place, which only had that one
right behind you.
one
partner.
city.
Did you see that ceremony for the Dragon Guard? Very impressive.
Here.
Just not all Khajiit adepts are peace-loving
Da, da,
fools.
da, da. Yep.
May the eighth
Now, of course, my first time around, I waited and listened because they're all voice acted, which is actually really nice. You know, for immersion and for the quality and polish, I suppose. You know, they after a while they just keep saying the same things. Alright, what do you have here? I see fire, that's good. Well, we've got a red dragon. This won't spawn the iron atrodox I need, but it's okay. But hey, we've fought a dragon of each type at this point, right? I think.
No remorse.
Fire, ice, storm, cobalt. Yeah, I think that's all the types. Alright, so the next one, yep, next one's coming in, so let's head on to that other area. Okay, so where is it landed? Looks like I might pick one of these spots over here. See in the distance even. Yeah, the view distance is pretty nice. Oh, it's picking that spot over there. So, yeah. You know how I said I was worried about fall damage? Yeah, that fairly short fall, you know, compared to New World, took 80% of my health. So you can imagine why I'm afraid of falling in New World. Oh crap! I'm sure some got caught in that. Another ice dragon.
It will be ours. Courage brings victory.
Let's get away from the front. As a general rule, as when you're playing DPS class, you don't never want to be in the front of the mob. You get cleaved to death. Alright.
That might be useful.
Next one's not up yet. Oh, it just spawned. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can get this treasure thing first. and then head on over. It's gonna fly around for a little bit, so I have some time. Ah, they just defeated. There's the corpse of a different dragon that they defeated earlier. I think this one might be in the cliffs, though. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's the treasure map in the cliffs. Yeah, because each zone has like what, like 5 or 6 different treasure maps, and they're all, you know, same 5 or 6 locations, so you kind of know where they are eventually. Oh, the second one already. Oh no, that's the same one.
Where we can spend
Oh man,
that.
it's flying far. Because this one is supposed to go up north. Yeah, it's heading back up there. This is I'm not liking this drop, but ooh. I'm gonna die for the next one. So I'm gonna heal, and then okay, that wasn't so bad. Man, that dragon's dilly dally, flying over the city. Come down here. I guess it's giving me time to go up there. Oh, it just teleported. Alright, where are you landing? Probably that one? Yep, chose that one. Alright, that's good. Oh, that was pretty good timing, actually. Maybe it was waiting for me. That's nice. Yeah, 13%. I'm not going in there with 13%.
Come and take us.
Another ice dragon.
Finish it. Victory is cruel. Defeat is worse.
Almost missed that block there. Ah, there we go. That's 3 dragons. Alright. So now we can do the world boss and the dungeon. So the boss is up here. The dungeon's actually pretty close. I say dungeon, but I mean delve. Dungeons are actually a different thing in this game. We might actually do a daily dungeon today. I guess I'll see how I feel. Because I also had an idea of creating a new character. Because they actually changed the new player experience. Well, it's also not new, but new enough such that I haven't seen it yet when I created all my new characters. So I was thinking of maybe creating one to see what that's like, just so I know. So there's a tome up here. I need to kill you guys? No, you guys are cool. Okay, there's one over there. That guy just disappeared on me, that's interesting. And there's one outside, so I have to go this way, I guess.
Oblivion, take you.
Oh, we're in combat. Run away! Run away! Don't want to deal with you guys. Oh, someone's been here. It's all cleared. Alright, so where is... Oh, this way? Oh wait, no, it's the other side of this courtyard. Other side of this wall. Here we go. Now, our daily endeavor did say to kill 2 delve bosses in this zone, so let's see if this one's up. If this one's not up, then maybe I'm just not gonna bother. Okay, they're dead. Everyone has the same daily endeavor, so everyone's gonna be camping these things. So I think I'm just gonna either do this later or just kind of skip it. It's not really worth that much anyway. I'm gonna just do this. This is actually much quicker if I just refine raw materials. Maybe I'll just do that. So that's it for Delve. Okay, I'm gonna just teleport to someone rather than running all the way to the beginning. Now we got the world boss that I've got to wait for. And then at this point, since everyone's camping these bosses, I'll probably have to wait for a respawn. But let's see if we can catch them as they respawn. That would be nice. Yep, nope, of course not. Alright, let me get these side objectives first. Just go up here. And now we play the waiting game. Surprised there's only one person here. Maybe they just... it's a fresh kill and everyone left. So that's true. That's unfortunate for me. Oh, there's got a friend over there. Alright, so I guess while we wait here, let's see, what can we do? So let's take a look at our stuff. It's got a lot of stuff. Let's start opening these things. A bunch of these. I'm sure I'm gonna run into inventory issues pretty soon. Let's see if I can clear some of these. Oh! Ah, I already had that one. Clearing some of these. Alright, let's continue. So I think since I got the yellow from these, I'm gonna wait. So I think they say there's a timer on getting the yellow recipes or yellow style pages from these boxes. So just in case, I'm gonna wait on those until tomorrow, I guess. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh well. Wasn't worth much anyway. Oh, treasure maps. Not any that are worth much though. Ooh, I don't know this one yet. I don't know this one yet. Hobbies already know. Alright, so let's get to deconstructing. So in Elder Scrolls, this is basically like disenchanting from WoW. You can break these down into their like a smaller, or reduce them to their crafting materials. So you can either sell them off. That's actually worth quite a bit. Why? Sharpen Dragon Guard? Guess I'll hold on to that. Although there are some that are just worth, I feel like worth more just selling outright. But some of these special ones from these DLC have a particular crafting material that you can get from them by deconstructing them. And then the base games that don't have a special one, I would just sell. Oh, I need... okay, fine, I need to sell first. So I got a bunch of random treasures like this. Sell all these. And... oh, yeah, sell. selling all these. Okay, now I should have inventory to deconstruct.
Ooh,
Yeah, let's do this again. Oh, in case you're wondering, so you see a number here. So again from before, these are the gold values you would get from selling to an NPC merchant. Then you see on the tooltip, TTT suggested. These are values that my add-on is detecting on the auction house, which is why I'm not deconstructing this, because this seems to be worth something on the auction house. While these other ones are more or less. Oh, this one's a little bit more, but it's not worth the effort in my opinion. The other ones are just better off being deconstructed for their components, and either selling the components or using them myself. Okay, so these I want to keep. Alright. So this guy's taking his time. I guess I'll start sorting. So I don't need any of these. Most of these gemstones, they're not worth much. So it's not worth the inventory. Let's see. I don't think I can
Let's go
open
find a
anything else,
problem to
right?
solve. And maybe get paid for it.
Yeah, let's sell more stuff. So these mobile merchants are actually something you'll have to get through crowns as well. Now luckily I had enough gold to, again, pay someone to buy these for crowns for me. But there's a lot of, there are a lot of convenience things that are locked behind a paywall. But I guess at least it's convenience rather than like pay to win, right? Okay. Let's deposit things. So all these, yeah. Just put everything in there. Not you.
warning.
Treasure survey. I could go and grab this actually, real quick. Northern Elsweyr, treasure. Okay. Do I have any Elsweyr things here? Oops. Oh, I do. I might as well do these then, because I'm in this area anyway. Now, did I deposit anything here by accident? I did. I don't need honey. I need this. Don't need this. These are all actually worth stuff. Okay, I think we're good. Might as well.
I'll be just a step behind you.
So this used to be an event thing. I don't need it anymore, so I might as well put my bread here. It does feel like I had missed the kill because a lot more people here now, so they must have just left when I got here. Let's see, while we wait,
Let's ride.
anything to gather around here? Make sure I don't want to miss the kill either though. Once I see
This is a
spells
great
flying,
area
then
for
I know
harvesting.
to... Oh, there he is. Now this one, kind of an annoying guy to solo because he's got all these acolytes that shield it and like they run into you and whatnot, kind of interrupt you as you're trying to deal with the guy himself. But with like 10 people here, absolutely no problem. Alright, that should be everything here, right? Don't need the dragon, but I guess I'll just stop by the treasure map over there. Might as well do the dragon on the way. Let's get to, you know, I feel like I never go this way because, this one I can't. Wait, what? Oh, how did I get you? Okay, anyway, I like stopping for violet furnace. It's kind of rare. This might kill me. We'll see. Sure did. Yeah, that modest fall. Yeah. That's why I'm very hesitant to. Initially, I was hesitant to fall off things in New World because I'm just used to small falls like that, like just killing me outright. Oh no, it's 50%. Let me make it. Alright, I'm here. Need some of my pets again. Get my buffs back. There's another ice dragon, looks like. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's flinging stuff at us. Like the other dragons, they spawn like a million of their minion things. Like there's at least like 5, 6 crossy tracks here, so you can really easily get, you know, their associated. Oh, don't want to be that. Their associated achievement, but not the Iron Atronach ones for some reason. A little annoying. All right, let's get this treasure map over here while we're here. It's behind this rock, I guess. Oh, there it is.
Let's keep our eyes open for a tavern where we can spend that.
Alright, so let's get to a shrine. Yeah, that's all the quests here.
Let's hit the trail.
I don't need to be here, I need to be over here.
Cities are as alive, fickle, and uncertain.
Did you see that ceremony for the Dragon
Some are
Guard?
good, some are bad.
Very impressive.
Some give you gifts, others rob you blind.
Ooh, keep him.
Good work today.
Alright. I believe this is all I should do for the event. I know there is one more daily quest that this guy gives, but it's not in this zone, so I just don't bother. It requires me to go to other different zones, and I already got the event ticket anyway. He only gives me extra rewards, but I don't need them really. So I think we're good here. Let me do another round of cleanup. Coast treasure map. Okay. Got that already. A bow. Some more stuff. Okay. Ah, I already have that one. Oh shucks. So I'll be waiting on opening these when for tomorrow, so I can get more yellow style pages. In the meantime, I guess they'll just be taking up space. Clean it up, clean it up. Might as well just sell these. The ones I don't want to keep. Then selling these off. Oh, I didn't get very many that time. Alright. I need to sell you off. Anything else? Don't need that. Don't need this. I feel like this is not sorted. It should be sorted some way. Oh well. Actually, might as well open this while I'm here. So I have an add-on that automatically opens the crafting material gifts that you get from spending skill points in that. And don't need you, don't need you. Okay, I'll keep you. Banker. Let's put everything in here. Everything goes in. Not you. And not you. Everything goes in. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna save you for. Actually, no. I'm gonna put you in the other bank because there's limited space in this one. Is there anything to withdraw from here? No. Okay. If I need to deposit this and this. This. Anything else? I think that's it. So I have to visit an actual banker to access the other bank. So why don't we go do that actually real quick, just to clean up, because I like keeping cleanish inventory, even though I think I'm gonna be left with. I still have 100 things or so in my inventory afterwards probably. But the more space the better, I suppose. So when you have an actual banker, I can access
give you a song and dance.
Guild Bank. And this is my personal one, which is essentially another 500 inventory slots, which is nice. Treasure maps. I guess I can't put them in there, right? Yep. Nope. These I can put in. Okay, so treasure maps, I'll probably put into the bank. I'm not sure if I'll do them. Probably just sell them off. Oh, black surveys. I'll do the surveys tomorrow. When I'm there again. So I'll hold on to them. Okay. So, at this point, let's see, we're about an hour in, huh? Maybe I'll do a daily dungeon. So I'm gonna... So the dungeon system... So ESO does have a dungeon finder, which was... This one was introduced like, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Around the time when I first started playing? I think. Maybe? Maybe I'm confusing with a different game. In any case, there is a... You can choose to go into a random dungeon, and you get a daily reward for that. So that's a lot of experience to get, on top of a lot of different bonuses. And, on top of that, in certain cities, there's a group called the Undaunted that give you a daily quest to complete particular dungeons. So the hope is that when you run your random dungeons, it's actually one of the Dauntless dungeons, so you can get 2 for 1. But we'll see if we can do that. Actually, I think I do have... Yeah, I do have these two. already. I'm gonna look up what today is supposed to be because it is it's on a schedule. Uh, I have it bookmarked somewhere. Okay, today is Dark Shade Caverns and Tempest Island. So these are different. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just go ahead and queue for random normal. There's also veteran mode, but I just want to get it done. Now, in the past, it usually took forever to queue as a damage dealer. I feel like they said they fixed it. Or rather, I feel like people have said that queues are getting better. But maybe I'll wait like 5 minutes, and if not, I'll put on healing stuff and just do healing instead. 'Cause, as a magic user,
You'll make with that.
it's not that tough just to shift to healing, because you just need the particular weapon, but you have the stats for it already. You don't see me, right? Nope, you're also deaf too, that's great. You don't see me, right? That's great. Yeah. Very narrow, you're very, what's it called? Nearsighted. So you may notice there's another blue arrow over there. That's actually a daily delve, which, I mean, it's the one like I can do, but I don't think it's worth the time right now. The reward is not too great at this point, and I've already got an achievement for it. So, oh, I see wood. So we've been in queue for 2 minutes. Let's wait another couple of minutes, I guess, just to see what happens. Sometimes these backpacks have something cool, but
Let's ride.
not today. It's nice that at least for the high level crafting materials, the nodes are red, so it really kind of stands out in this, green lush environment. Now once we're in like the reddish deserts, maybe not so much, but
Right behind you, partner.
oh, we have traveled all the way to the next race shrine. Let's not deal with those skeletons, they look mean. Oh, this respawned. Don't mind if I do. Oh, you saw me this time, right? Oh, and dungeon's ready. Awesome. Depths of Malatar. I didn't think I had this dungeon. Wait a second. What? Alright, so this is a DLC dungeon. I thought I didn't have access to DLC dungeons. Maybe this came with one of the zone DLCs that I bought. Must be. Alright, well, we're here. The reason why I'm exclaiming is DLC dungeons are a little bit tougher than normal dungeons. It's one of those things that I just want to get my XP and get out of there. But I guess for this one, you know, I could always use crafting materials. So
Try not to wind up like
do want to check the backpacks for anything cool. Sometimes they have rare recipes in them. Of course, they're just zooming through, so don't have much time. We're on the first boss already. Alright, well, don't wait for the tank. That's great. No, wait, they are the tank. Never mind. Okay. Now find him. Oh, there he is. Oh, nope. Okay. On veteran mode, this one's actually got to be a little bit more coordinated, because when he puns you down and tries to eat you, he really he eats it fast. So you need to like travel in a group and like make sure you don't not on your own, otherwise he just eats you and that's it. Oh, there it is. Ah, both times. Help, people. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's boss number 1. Oh, Elsweyr. Wait, is this dungeon in Elsweyr? No, it's not. It's in Gold Coast. What's it doing? Alright. Maybe all bosses drop the Elsweyr coffers right now. Anyway, I do have the Gold Coast DLC. Maybe when I bought that, it came with the associated dungeons. Could be it. Could have sworn the dungeons are a separate DLC. I don't know. In any case, I guess I have these dungeons forever. If you want to, okay. So yeah, ideally, tank pulls it, lines the sight so it gathers them up, but I guess just mow through them too. That's fine as well.
Who cares? What matters is they found the Wrathstone. It's right there for the taking.
Imperials aren't known for their traps. Looks clear.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Trap free, for once.
That was never meant for impure hands. It will not leave my care.
We'll see it the first time. I was like, what the hell is happening?
Over here! I'm alive!
Unfortunately.
platinum dust. That's awesome. So those are rare craft loot bags you can find in dungeons that contain crafting material of a random type. Platinum dust ones are probably one of the best ones in my opinion, because platinum dust costs a lot, or is worth a lot rather. Actually, I didn't check Frost Vaults. What's today's DLC dungeon daily? It is Shipwright's Regret. So okay, so I'm not. So this dungeon is not one of the Undaunted dailies. Unfortunate, but that's okay. The tickets. So as with everything in this game, doing the Undaunted dailies also gives you another type of ticket or another type of currency that you can exchange for dungeon rewards, but also there is a Undaunted event where you can get even more special cosmetic rewards that cost a lot of Undaunted, what do they call it here, tokens maybe. They're worth a lot, they're sellable. So if I had more time, I would try to get as many Undaunted quests done as I can. Because I feel like for the cost that, or for the value of the things you can get using the tickets during that event, it's worth the time. Now, of course, if everyone does that, then it will slowly become less valuable and not worth the time because everyone's getting it. But you know. Dungeons are always nice, as especially if you're doing normal mode. It's kind of easy. You can sort of it's kind of like grinding, I guess. You just kind of turn your brain off and go through, kill all the things. Nice, relaxing thing. And of course, if you wanted to be more efficient in your daily questing, you do get more currency if you do veteran mode, which is I guess the hard mode of these dungeons, and then the special objective in that hard mode. But sometimes that's it's not that bad, especially in the base game dungeons. But in DLC dungeons, it's a whole nother beast, and you gotta be good. You gotta know what you're doing, otherwise you'll be there forever. Give us a second. Oh, maybe they're here with the group. I mean, we can continue clearing trash mobs, right? I mean, we don't really need a tank. We have 15 more mail? Oh, I've undelivered mail. Oh, we're going.
Struggle as you might, you cannot deny the will of the living. The power is infinite. inevitability and despair.
There it is.
But her purity is limitless. You will be cleansed.
Look at it
Oh,
all.
I don't have bind all here.
I
No.
should have let you have all it found.
And rob me of the satisfaction of watching you get yourself killed. You'd have wound up like the rest of the sun. Me. Not even the life of a video.
Now I've done this dungeon on hard mode. I think once or twice. Gotta say, hard mode, veteran mode is no joke, especially this room and going forward, because those things those things hit hard. These trash mobs. Oh, healer's dead. Still hit hard apparently.
No one defies her.
Hear that? A chill breeze. We must be nearing an exit.
Unclean.
Ah! The Numeria chamber!
Finally free.
Damn it! Quentin! Get back here!
Defy Our Lady of Light and desecrate her domain with the undead. I will reach your souls free of all you ever were. There is no light beyond her. I may be, but you're all coming with me. I will not fail her. You should have left me dead, Dariah. I'll harden you to your
Do you kind of wonder what's going on in the story of this dungeon? I somewhat followed it through the quest, but yeah, as you can see, people like to rush through things, so it's hard to stop and listen to the dialogue and like look at the environment and actually know what's going on. A bunk bed? No, nope. Kind of learned it already.
For 3,000 years, I have protected the rat folk. I will not nail her down.
I forgot what that means. There we go. with this mechanic. Whoa, that's bright. That's the one thing about Elder Scrolls transitions, or Elder Scrolls Online transitions. They're very bright. I think they can tone it down a little. Oh, I got a crafting thing. Oh, that's nice. That's worth a lot. But I need it, so I'll use it. Meridian Scots. I think I did that one already. Yeah, I got one already. What does it look like?
What's new?
I can't. It's hard to tell. Well, if I had it already, then I don't need to do it again. Do I have any other ones? Nope. Okay. Oh, everyone already left. I was gonna type GG. Oh well. Alright, so that was our daily dungeon. Maybe at this point I'll try doing new character. And, going through that new player experience to see what it's like. And it'll especially be great without ESO Plus with all the crafting stuff. So I'll see how it's like with that. Clean up just a little bit. This. Okay, so. Oh yeah. Do I have one? Oh, okay. Let me, because it's gonna bother me. Let me just get ectoplasm really quickly, and be able to turn in the that crow quest we got at the beginning of the stream. There's a easy place to get it right around here anyway. Here. So all these ghosts in this area. Oh, okay. Hello. Okay. Hi. Oh, you're resetting.
They made their choices, so be it.
These ghosts, yep, there we go, there's ectoplasm. Let me just grab a few more for later while I'm here. Hi. And hello. And hi. And what's up? And hello. And you. There we go. That's some more ectoplasm. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, might as well do one more thing. Hi. Hello. How you doing? Hello. Okay. Okay, that should last for a while now. Alright. Now let's
Let's hit the trail.
oh, they all respawn already. So not overshoot these steps. And go to back to the crow. Turn that in and we'll start a new character. Not that starting a new character is a daily thing, but something I've been wanting to do anyway. So so I'm a completionist, right? So I had to have a character, at least one character for each class, except for one. I've been meaning to take care of that. So I guess I'll clean up off stream on my own time, and create a new character. Let's check out the new player experience, see how different it is. From what I hear, it's very different from when I first started. So you notice I have Sorcerer, Templar, Nightblade, Dragon Knight, Warden, and then kind of repeated for magic and a stamina based of the class. And now I also have Necromancer that I need to create. I want to do a Nord. Where's Nord? Oh, you are Nord. Okay. Nord, female. Because again, one of each class, one of each race as a completionist. I don't have a Nord yet. And I think don't think I have that many females, so. Oh, yeah. Champion cute. That was cute. Alright. I mean, I don't really care about appearance, really. Yeah, that looks like our Mensuri. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Great. Oh, wait. Oh, character name. Times like this, I wish they had a randomizer. So let me look up what's a good Nord name. What are female Nord names? One of 13 prefixes and one of 7 suffixes. Okay. Morgina. That sounds good. Who has this? Yeah, let's play it again. Name it out. Okay. Right, because these have to be unique. How about this? Apparently is a Nord name. Ah, everyone is referring to the same list apparently. Oh yeah. Oh nee. How about that? Okay, good. I hope I don't regret this name later. Isle of Balfiera. Now that is something I've never heard of, so this is new.
You're awake.
Okay.
Oh, thank the stars.
That doesn't look like a Nor, that looks like an elf. Norian way. WSD to move. Oh, it's first person by default. It sure is. Oh, would you look at that? I don't like. I know Skyrim's all about first person, but in MMOs I like third person. Oh, interesting. I mean, not much of it saw. I can fit through these bars, I think. Okay, anyway.
There you are, on your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, alright?
Yeah, that looks like a high elf, which is, not my friend, right?
The Isle of Balfiera, home of Clan Berini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Can you let me out?
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Daetric beast called Shayazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shayazel?
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I guess I'll help.
Wise choice. Just give me a moment. There. That should unlock the door.
Right, so
When you're ready, follow
so
me.
here. Okay, not move, can't move my mini-map, huh? You know what? Let me just disable that. I mean, we don't have mini-map. by default anyway, so that would be more authentic. You know what? Let's see what more things actually. That would be nice to have. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just those two, I guess. The big UIs. Big UI add-ons. So this will be more genuine to what you would come in and see. No dressing room. Did I not deactivate dressing room? I didn't. Alright, so this is more like what you would see if you were to log in without any add-ons. Just the quest indicator over here, and actually fairly clean UI. Actually, let me change some settings. I do want to see my health stuff. I think it was... Yeah, nameplates I went on. Okay, so I gotta redo these settings for this new character. Ability bar, always show. Turn on, back row on, attributes, show resource numbers. Sure, alpha number, yep. Okay. Play, let's prevent attacking innocents. I don't need that much attention. Especially as a necromancer, if I accidentally press the wrong button in the town, I'm gonna get mobbed, so I don't need anything to help that. Quick cast. I think that's all I want. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright. Okay, no door opening animation. Follow Norian way. Anything in here? Just rubble in there. So these are lootable. I like this. There's crafting stations in major cities to unlock the ability to craft. There are 7 different straight skills to learn, and you can learn all 7 at once. I don't need. Well, I need inventory, right? Oh. To select an item, to view its properties, press E to equip or use. Right-click when selecting the item to view more actions. Mark unwanted items as junk. You can quickly sell all junk items at any store. Alright. So you typically start off with 60 inventory. I have other crown items that give me bonus inventory space for all my characters. So you'll have, if you're fully new character, new player, you'll have less inventory here. And just because I'm me, I like hoarding stuff, so I'm gonna loot all these containers. So I'll wear this. Yeah, I'll wear heavy. I only have 2 belts. Okay. Can I wear both belts? I can wear one as a headband. Sword and shield, sure. Great axe, sure. Oh, they letting me take all these different start items. I noticed there's no magic. You're not gonna. Oh, no, you're giving me magic. That's good. I just haven't decided what I wanted to be yet. Maybe I'll just activate. Activate the skill lines and decide along the way.
There you are. Free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Durini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Where are we headed?
We're bound for a place called the Keyrights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Fair?
Sure, but I got some questions.
Of course. I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can.
What's the Keyrights Gallery?
The Keyrites Gallery is an ancient substructure of Balfiera Island, built long before my clan arrived.
Why is it called that?
On account of all the doors. The gallery's full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one of them. The Daedra, shy as hell, emerged from another.
How did you escape?
I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Daedra cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing.
So what are you doing here?
Nothing irresponsible, if that's what you're asking. I'm a member of Clan Dorini's Intelligence Guild, the Cinderella. More scholar than spy, I assure you. I was conducting some research in the gallery, then pop! You and that monster arrived.
Pop. So why are you studying this?
The gallery's always been a place of special interest for the guild, but we never quite cracked how it worked. Despite the dangers, this is our greatest breakthrough to date. The guild master will be ecstatic, provided we get it under control.
What about these golems here?
Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We Doreni are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Balfiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites, but somehow this Daedra found a way to turn them against us.
What's up with this Daedra?
Ugh, do I have to? If I recall my studies correctly, I'd say it's a harvester, a huge serpentine creature that feeds on souls and magicka. If it finds a way to consume the energies of the gallery, we will be in very serious trouble.
Alright. I guess goodbye. Alright. I like how all of the conversations can just end with goodbye, no matter what the conversation was about. Okay. Inventory. Already equipped weapons. I'll start with sword and shield. I mean, not exactly a DPS weapon, but I guess I'll unlock the skill tree. Oh, can I not? Oh, wait. Not letting me. Alright, well.
Yes, I think
There we
that
go.
one suits
Fine, I'll
you.
start with the bow.
If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want. Now, let's find a spot to practice.
Anything else in containers? No. Containers. Lockpicks always useful. You need these lockpicks for picking chests and such. Ooh, that's one of the training attribute. That seems better. I can wear a ring for fun. This doesn't give any stats, I can't, but fill up that slot. Bracers. Bracers. Okay, good. So since this is worth nothing, this is also worth nothing. Might as well throw it away. Oh, first recipe. Well, actually I do want a heavy piece so I can get the heavy armor skill line going. It's medium and heavy. So I don't need these. I think I picked this up. I actually don't really need that. I won't have enough inventory for it to do crafting at this point anyway. Okay. Now what about
This is as good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself while I conjure up a dance partner. Let's begin.
Oh, you know what? I probably should have taken a look at my skill book.
Quick, top marks. Well done. Impressed. Brilliant.
Oh, does it not attack me? This is gonna take some
Ready
time.
yourself. Quick, strike
Okay.
while it's off balance.
Whoa, it's my camera? What's going on? I'm locked in place.
You're
I was
unnatural.
waiting for me to
Block its strike. Give it everything you've got.
I was waiting for me to
That's
do
the way. Well
the
done.
charged attack.
Keep up the defense. Use your heaviest attack. Now some foes will try to restrain you. Quickly, break free. Prepare yourself.
Okay, so they're teaching
Again,
the players
get ready.
basic combat mechanics.
Now bash the construct before. Now press your advantage with a heavy attack.
So they're teaching them about interrupts and blocking.
Again, hold its attack.
Although, even though you learn this in the
Quickly
tutorial,
now, interrupt it.
you don't really need to do all this while you're leveling up.
When your
So you
enemy
kind of
prepares
forget
an
by the
attack.
time you actually do
Good,
need it
Now destroy it.
while in dungeons and such. Which is a little unfortunate.
Well done. Come speak with me for a moment.
Level 2? Oh, I got its... I'm taking its, what is this? This statue's pants, I guess. I'm wearing it myself, apparently. Did I unlock the skill line? Let's see. So this would have been bow. No, I'm surprised. Oh, do I need? I did not need skill points to unlock the first skill. I thought they were default. All right, well, all right. So I can only light attack right now. All right, I guess heavy attack technically. Maybe I'll be Magicka based. And then I can always switch, I guess, later on. Okay. Now one skill point. So I unlocked bow. Let's let's go down the list. Let's do sword and shield next. I don't want to do a skill point for that. And then let's take a look at my class skills. Because I have not at all looked at Necromancer, so I'm exposed to skull and enemy dealing. That does 2 increase more damage. Okay. And you eventually, I see. So you summon stuff. Okay, cool. Bone Tyrant. You slash and you heal. Okay, so this looks like a melee thing. It's a ranged one. Okay, what's this? Oh, healing. I see, so you have a healing tree, a sort of tanking tree, I guess? It looks like some sort of tanking tree, and an offensive tree. I guess I should go offensive when I'm leveling. That would make more sense. Cool, alright.
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out.
Where are we headed now?
To reach the Keyride's gallery, we have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance.
Alright, I guess we'll go there next. What can we expect to encounter in the gallery?
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most.
Why?
I believe Shiazel, the Daedric creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared to fight.
Will that pacify the golems?
I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination can't hurt, right? Its influence might linger for a time, but the golems should return to normal before too long. Hopefully.
Alright, let's go. Oh, and if you're a new player, taking a look at this, I guess it's now a let's try sort of segment. You'll notice that you can use any weapon, and you'll unlock its associated skill tree. So you can unlock new abilities as you use the weapon and level it up. Um, and you have to use the weapon in order to unlock this tree that's not activated by default, as opposed to your class skills, which are viewable on default, and you can see which line you want to go down. And then similarly, skill points can be used in crafting professions, with which you have to discover as well. As the tools I mentioned before, there are 7 professions, so I'm guessing as you encounter like lootable or gatherable nodes, they'll unlock, you know, that way. And professions are all crafting based. You can gather anything by default, which is a nice thing coming from WoW, where you have to actually register in profession to have a particular tool in order to actually gather particular gathering nodes. So I unlocked the bow, so I took it off just because I already unlocked the skill tree. I eventually make my way to the staves, because I think I'm going to do a magic build. But I think I like unlocking all the different skill trees just so it's there, in case I change my mind later. Alright, before I move on, I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. Okay, so let's continue our journey. In the meantime, I'm gonna quick look at these urns over here, see if there's anything cool. This is so again, if you're a new player, there's a lot of these environmental things that seem like or rather, there's a lot of environmental things you can interact with, surprisingly. Mostly containers. So even if they, from a distance, you can't really tell that you can interact with them. But once you approach them, then you'll get a indication that you can interact with them, which is pretty neat. And but just par for the course in Skyrim if you're coming from Skyrim.
One of the stray golems.
Oh.
We might want to sneak past it.
Oh, you're not letting me do otherwise. So there is sneak in here as well, as per Draft Daggers, but this is more as per Skyrim. I think there is a sneak attack, but I don't have a necklace yet. Oh yeah, I have a sneak attack. While hidden, press left click to perform a sneak attack. Okay. What's over here? Oh, bear trap. Okay. So I unlocked that skill, so I'm going to move on to the next weapons. Let's do dual wielding. Oops, dual wielding. Okay. Wait, oh. So that's the way I need to go. So what's the side area? this is the lockpicking minigame for ESO. Previously, I have skill points so I can just force locks. So I had to go through that minigame, but just because it's faster. Oh, there's I can take stuff. All right, so I need a hat. And so what do I need? A hat. I need some shoulders. Chest piece. So I have heavy gauntlets. Okay, so I need shoes. I need a chest piece. I need shoulders. Bolts. Jerkin. And I need some shoes. Oh, ice staff. I'll take that. I think I got a fire and a restoration, I think. Inferno and restoration, so and I got an ice staff, so I'm missing a lightning staff. To unlock that skill line. Wait, do I have all my pieces? I need shoes. Where are the shoes? Yeah, I'll get heavy shoes at this point, why not? Okay, so I'm now fully equipped. Not the best, not optimal of course, but it'll do. You don't have jewelry pieces, do you? Okay, fine. You don't have can't tell what these. Inferno staff, Inferno staff. Lightning. Oh, lightning. Okay, I'll take a lightning. Station I got. Okay, so I think I have all the weapons now. I want to say. Are they all the weapon types? What's this? Anything I can interact here? Yeah, I mean, slight upgrade. Not that it really matters, but. Alright, I guess we can continue. We gotta take a breather. Yeah, there's a lot of, as I said before, there's a couple more things you can interact in the environment, like seats, like containers. So it's a nice way to immerse yourself. Probably good way for RP as well, if you're into that.
Almost there. Let's hurry.
Oh, it's outside. Oh, hold shift to sprint. Woo!
Right. The entrance to the Key Rides Gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
East of here, alright. Is there a map? There is a map. Alright. Compass, Compass shows your current quest objectives with the arrow or the arrow in the doorway. If you get lost, press M to open your map. Press down arrow to change your camera perspectives. I guess this means first person versus third person. I have the necklace already.
Stay on your guard.
Did I hear a roar? Oh, I did. There's a saber cat over there. I forget, do I get experience for deconstructing that? No, require call. What? Maybe I will collect extra equipment pieces just in case, so I can unlock the related crafting skill. I didn't need that though. Hold on. Just to keep my inventory clean. I'm already at 20 out of 75, so fills up pretty quick if you're picking up all these things. Okay, so now I have 2 rings, necklace, got both weapons, got all my gear. I think the rest of these icons are just this one's appearance. This is second set of weapons that I unlock at level 15, so I guess I'll have to wait. Okay, so you don't get a mount until you're level 10 normally. I have the option to mount up because mounts are shared between characters, but I think I'll play this a little bit more authentic to a new player would experience. At least as much as I can. Try. I will take that.
Stay on your...
Okay, so you want to go in
The
here, right?
curate's gallery is in here. Let's head inside. Stay on your...
Gallery foyer. Oh, there's another guy here. Hello.
Well, this is upsetting. Jeffers' bones. The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. It must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn!
Is there any way to fix it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
Where can we find one?
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it.
Alright, let's find it. But can I ask you something?
Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though.
What's a sky shard?
Giant clusters of meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magicka. Mages use sky shards in all kinds of rituals and experiments. We Dureni use them as a power source.
What was that golem like?
It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golems we've faced thus far.
Alright, goodbye. Okay. After, being a player of this game for some time, it is a little odd for me to hear that you can carry a sky shard in your backpack, as they're normally just things... So sky shards are things out in the world that you can find, but they're just kind of like stuck on the ground and you only like get power from them. You don't take them and put them in your backpack, let's say. So it's odd at first for me to hear that, oh, I'm gonna take one from somewhere? If that's the case, why don't I just find a vault and get all the sky shard power I need? So, it's interesting to me. Back here? Oh, I see. There's a lot more, like compared to the old new player experience, there's a lot more opportunities to find like random equipment laying around. Because otherwise, I think they kind of just, in the old like tutorial, you just go through like a bunch of huts that you may or may not like stop by and grab the armor pieces. But now they kind of lay it all out all over the place, just in case you missed a couple here and there. Also, a bunch of opportunities to get new weapons as well, in case you change your mind. Because otherwise, you have to find. If you didn't get it from tutorial, you gotta go wait for a drop of that item to start using it, which could take some time. I think when I was leveling a new Magica tank,
All right.
I know
Do you see
that's
that
weird.
vault to the south?
Magica tank
The sky shard is
for
there.
with leveling up with another buddy. Took me a while to find a ice staff for tanking. Actually, I don't think I even found one. I think I've been just using a sword and shield and lightning staff. So, but now, I think this is nice that they lay it all out for you from the get-go. So you can try out all the different styles. Where am I going? I'm going next door. I'm going the wrong way. Do I gotta fight you? You see me? You see me. There we go. Got dual wield. Oh, that's something else. Let us use two-hander. Hello. What grabs here? Oh, got two-handed. Okay. What else is there? Guess I'll do ice lightning. I think I want to wind up with Inferno, and I'll probably level up restoration as well on the second bar. Because as a Magica DPS, you can always heal as a secondary role. Where am I going? Heal as a secondary role in dungeons. Oh, you just respawned. Hi. Press not bound to dodge. That's great. Oh, that's right. Lightning, ice, and fire are all considered destruction staves, even though they're different. They have different effects. So actually, like I said, unlock that. So let's unlock restoration. I think that's all of the weapon. I think so. Dual wield, two-hand, bow, hand shield. Unless I'm having a brain fire, I think that's all the different weapons.
There it is, the sky shard.
Oh, sky shards. Sky shards scattered across the lands of Tamriel. For every 3 sky shards you collect, your character gains 1 extra skill point. Sky shard locations can be found by deciphering the hints found in the zone guide section of your map. Monster difficulty. Difficult monsters have unique health bars. The more lavish it is, the harder the monster will be to defeat. Alright, let's do it. Maybe I should find dodge. I think, wasn't it by default double tapping? Oh, I see. Default, okay. Oh. I thought default was double tapping, but I guess not. And then my setting I like is putting dodge on V, because I got used to that when playing Guild Wars 2. But V is for some reason switching between first person and third person, but I don't really need that. Where's dodge? Swap, shed, crouch, targeting. Did I miss it? Is it up here? It's a combat thing. Oh, roll dodge. Oh, the first bind is controller bind for some reason. That's weird. Auto run, mouse button 4. That's gonna numlock. That's fine. Toggle. I don't need a toggle. All right. Yep. There we go. Is this me acquiring the Sky Shard?
What? Did you just absorb the energy of that shard? Incredible. Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
Oh, okay. Also, I thought I had subtitles on. That's always nice. We see subtitles. There we go. Glad none of y'all came back to life. I'm just gonna be on my way now. Oh, I hear triumphant music. So we got lock, destruction. So I think I'm gonna start with destruction staff. That's your bread and butter as a mage class. I'm gonna go with Inferno. It's upstairs, right? Oops.
All right, moment of truth. Focus on the Sky Shard aperture. With any luck, it'll respond to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate.
You were shouting from downstairs? Okay.
Ha! You did it! Let's speak for a moment. I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
Any advice?
Again, I'm just a scholar, but I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you.
Okay, goodbye. Alright. This should be the end of tutorial, maybe?
There it is! Send it back to oblivion!
A minute. Close enough for interrupt. Maybe I should get closer so you can interrupt.
What cannot die.
Oh, she heals me. Okay. That's cool. So that if you're not, oh, I should.
Only I will.
Alright, cool.
You did it! Hopefully the gallery wasn't too badly damaged. Follow me.
Oh, good necklace. Okay. So I've got this is the same loot that you would get from the old tutorial. And it's nice that you have a companion that heals you, so you can not worry about your health and just sort of get used to the combat as a new player, so that's cool.
By all the stars! Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
Oh, you didn't know it was concealing some sort of magical... I mean, that's still stone inside, right? I guess it looks symmetric. Oh yeah, it's always a good idea to look in the books shelves, because as a new player, sometimes they give you skill points, or not skill points. They give you, I don't know what they call it. They give you knowledge, I guess, in particular skill lines, which is different from skill points, which you assign to your skill lines. Maybe skill proficiency is what I'm looking for, the words. So, yeah, they didn't teach me nothing. Those books up there.
This is the Playwrights Gallery, but how do I remember it? Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing.
Oh.
With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first? Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Playwrights Gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
What do you mean?
Because of you. Matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of Elsweyr. The Second Era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the Adamantine Tower itself, chose you.
What should I do next?
The Playwrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel, places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. May the stars protect you. So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift.
Are you gonna use the doors too? Because I don't remember seeing you in the rest of the game.
What, me? No, I've got work to do. The Cinderil will want every bit of this place searched and studied. Since I did the discovering, I'll probably end up leading the effort. Adventure abroad sounds all well and good, but my place is here.
Do you really think fate brought me here?
Well, fate's sort of a clumsy way to put it. No offense. Honestly, we may never know why you were chosen, but I believe there was intention here. Something, whether it be the stars, the gallery, or the tower itself, placed you here for a reason.
What about the Daedric thing?
Perhaps it followed you to prevent you from reaching your, well, destiny sounds a bit too grandiose. Let's just say to stop you from reaching your potential. Then again, maybe the power of this place brought you here to stop Shayazel.
Guess we'll never know.
Probably not. But what's a life without unanswered questions, right? Boring, if you ask me.
Do you think you'll ever unravel the mysteries of this place?
Ha! An elf can hope. Answering that question will probably keep me occupied for the next 100 years. Is the helix connected to the Adamantine Tower? How does it perceive distant corners of Tamriel? I may never understand it, but I'll do my best.
Any thoughts?
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
So I do want to explore. Oh, she looks kind of sad. No. Do want to explore this area before I choose, but it's not indicating that. So, if this were a permanent choice, the other options would be highlighted in red. But since it's not doing that, I'm guessing this is just a dialogue thing that she's giving me more information about. Yeah, I'll travel to Alliance territory.
Excellent. You can visit Stros Mackay in Daggerfall Covenant territory, an island called Canathi's Ruse that the Aldmeri Dominion set its eyes on, or the Ebonheart Pact's domain.
Oh, okay. So what about the outside the borders?
I don't blame you. Interprovincial intrigue is the basis of my whole profession, and even I find it tiresome after a while. I suppose that widens the map a bit.
Where else can I find adventure?
Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel have grown like weeds practically everywhere. Would you prefer to spend time among my elven kin, the Khajiit of Elsweyr, or men of the north and south?
What about Elsweyr?
According to our spies, the land of the catfolk is in sorry shape. Imperial holdouts sit upon the throne and a rage of dragons spilled out of the halls of Colossus, burning everything in their path. If it's adventure you seek, you'll find it there.
What about elves?
If you take the gate to Vardenfell, you can meet the Dark Elves, and maybe even the God King, Vivek. You could also travel south to Somerset Isle, our ancestral home and the primary seat of power for the High Elves.
Is there something going on in Somerset?
Always. Though the natives don't make it easy. High elves of Somerset don't share the Durrani's pragmatism. They're often too proud to ask for help. But our agents reported some strange activity around the Crystal Tower. It's probably worth a look.
What about Elsweyr? Oh wait, no, I did that. I think there's the
According to
other
our spies,
dialogue option.
if you
right?
take the
What
gates
about
of
Vardenfell?
Vardenfell, squeezing information out of the Dark Elves is delicate business. To be honest, we know far less about what's going on in Morrowind than we should. I can tell you that Vivek put out a summons for heroes recently. That's worrying.
What about the Realms of Men?
Certainly. One of these gates appear to go to Western Skyrim, a mythical kingdom of Nords led by King Svargrim. The other leads to Blackwood, at the southern tip of Cyrodiil. Imperial remnants rule there.
What's in Skyrim?
The Nords of Western Skyrim are inhospitable, to put it lightly. Even so, we've been able to glean a few things. I've read reports about increased vampiric activity in the region. Never a good sign. They need stout adventurers to deal with it.
Okay, what are the choices
According
have
to
been
our spies,
made?
certainly. One
Oh,
of
what
these
about
gates
Blackwood?
appeared. Our agents are investigating a handful of strange Daedric structures hidden away in the swamps near Gideon and Leowyn. I honestly couldn't tell you how they got there, but the presence of Daedric anything in Tamriel is always cause for concern.
Okay, so she basically has dialogue for almost all the DLC in this game, which is actually kind of cool. Because beforehand, this might have been part of the catalyst of why they created this place, is that people. So this game has been here for a while, right? There's a bunch of DLC, and they would send new players to like the latest DLC, and that would confuse the hell out of them. So now, I mean, it's probably not much less confusing, but now they have a choice. They're giving the players a choice as to where to start, so they actually know where they're going rather than being plopped somewhere just randomly based on what expansions they owned. So I think that's pretty cool way to address it. Especially since I guess since you can do all the alliances quest no matter what race you are now, even though you belong to a particular alliance. It's surprising that they give you a choice between the 3 alliances, because you really should start with your home alliance, right? Or, like, it would make most sense, I think. And then you do all the other alliance quests. Because like in all these alliance storylines, they talk about how all the other alliances are enemies to their alliance, and there's groups of their alliances marauding them and that sort of thing. And you already belong to a certain alliance, so it would be kind of awkward that if you're helping out an enemy alliance, so to speak, without the context of why you're doing it after you complete your own alliance's story, which I guess I shouldn't spoil. But since you don't know the context of why you're helping the enemy alliance, then it kind of seems odd, right? So it's interesting that they made that a choice rather than sending you off to your own alliance's campaign. In the meantime, let's do this. And let's grab our next skill. Oh, I have 2 skill points. In that case, I'm gonna go get both of these, just so I can level up these skill trees. Okay. And yeah, and then she also described all the territories, which are most of the DLCs. So this would have been. Oh, well, it doesn't say. Wait, so I'm guessing this is High Isle. That's one of the latest expansions. Although Necrom, I think it's coming out shortly. This might be Skyrim, which I also don't own. These 3 look like the. Oh, no, this looks like Skyrim. No, do I own Skyrim? Don't quite remember, but that looks like the Great Bridge of Skyrim. Unless I'm mistaken, because that looks like. the High Elf place. This looks like the Khajiit place. No, no, wait, no, that's a dragon. That's Elsweyr. Okay, that's Elsweyr. Maybe that's Somerset. Maybe this is. Maybe I do have Skyrim. What is this place? Warcraft? Maybe. I don't have a High Elf. This. Can't tell. Maybe that's Blackwood. Maybe. That looks like the cat place. This looks like the Nord place. This looks like Vardenfell. Oh, if that's Vardenfell, then maybe this is because the base game must be over here. So this must be the Breton's place. Stros Mackay, maybe? Okay, so they have. Yeah, I'm just gonna look around. If they're gonna make this a setup for like a hub for where you want to start with all the DLC. Okay, I can go back up. I don't think I can go to any of these other doors. So they have one more gate, it looks like, right here. Guess this is probably where Necrom will be. Where are they gonna fit the other one? I wonder. Unless they have plans for something else other than expansions later. Okay, so what if I approach a gate? So I am Nord, right? So I should go start in the Nord area. Oh, it should be over here. It is missing a few DLC though. Like there's no Gold Coast or what's it called? Thieves Guild area. There's no Murkmire, the Argonian area. There's no Clockwork City. Which I get, well, technically Clockwork City follows Vardenfell, maybe. But I guess so. I guess you don't need to start Clockwork City. But okay, why don't I just start with the Nord area, which I'm guessing is this one? Bleak Rock Isle. Yeah, this is Bleak Rock. Okay, the Bleak Rock Isle, Vardenfell. Okay. Oh, I can walk up and confirm. I'm guessing this is Skyrim. Western Skyrim. Yep. Yes, I do have Western Skyrim. Okay. This is Somerset. Okay. This is Elsweyr. This, I guess, must be Markarth or something. Or Black. No, this is Blackwood. This must be Blackwood. Because they're kind of going in order. And then this is High Isle. Okay, and then this must be the other two base room. Yeah, Cathari's. Oh, this is Cathari's Roost. Oh, this was Cathari's Roost. Oh, this is Stros Mackay. Okay, getting the architecture wrong. So it makes more sense since I'm a Nord to start Nordlands, I would say. Right? Yeah, I think so.
It appears this one leads to Bleak Rock, a frigid Nord holding, north of Eastmarch. For this gate to choose such a remote location, something important must be taking place there. The gallery is beckoning you to face it. Ready to brave the cold?
So it does tell you where you're going to and I guess which storyline. In this case, the Ebonheart Pact. I guess if you weren't paying attention to the character creation, though, you wouldn't know which faction you would belong to. So I feel like maybe that's something to note as well. Like saying, by the way, this is your home faction, so want to help your brethren, sort of deal. I think that some sort of indication would be nice, because otherwise, if you go to the other faction, they start bad-mouthing Nords. You'd be like, what the hell, right?
We submit to your will and call forth the chains of cold.
They're performing a ritual, preparing the way for a dark anchor.
This is new.
Opening rift to oblivion.
It's worse than we thought. The plane melt has begun.
The portals reach from our side to theirs. That means there is a traitor.
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince?
Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his.
Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you failed.
Let the way be opened!
I am patient.
Let the will of Prologue Val be denied!
This world will one day be mine.
Now the question is, can I return to the gallery if I wanted to change my mind? Now stealing. Objects with red steel prompts are owned, and stealing is a crime. If witnessed stealing an item, a bounty will be placed on your head. Guards will confiscate stolen items unless you successfully flee. You can sell stolen items to a fence in any outlaw's refuge. Anything useful to steal? Well, that's worth a bit. That's not quite as much. Alright. Still have only these 3 skills. Are any of these crimes? That's something as a necromancer I should be aware of. Okay, so none of these are crimes. Oh, this one is. And this one is. Okay, so basically, okay, so that's not too bad. Only these 2 skills are criminal acts. Which might be annoying if there's a lot of combat in a town, but so deal with it. Ooh, bread. Oh, hi. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I read a bookshelf and my proficiency in a skill increased. So that's what I was referring to earlier when I said read a book. Now, here's a map. Is there a zone? What is it called? The gallery or something? Doesn't seem like I can teleport back to the gallery. Yeah, I guess not. So once you made your choice, you made your choice, I guess. Why don't I also turn off map pins so don't spoil anything. Yeah, those are just convenience things. Alright, so this begins the necromancer journey of I already forgot her name. Olney? I think that's what her name is. Olney, yes. Nord necromancer.
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you.
What's wrong?
Sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate.
Where are the villagers?
You'll find the people of Bleakrock all across the island. Darj, the hunter, went to Skyshroud Barrow. Iman's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. Sane, my sergeant, is out at Hosen's Folly.
I'll go find them. Oh, so if you're not aware of all the alliances, so Nords, Dark Elves, and Argonians, which are the lizard people, are in alliance for some reason. I mean, historically, that seemed to make sense, but they paired them all, or they grouped them all in this game. Admittedly. Oh, was supposed to go downstairs? Oh yeah, so I'll just jump. Oh, I apparently well, I'm not allowed on that roof. That was interesting. Okay. Alright, so I think well, maybe I'll just do a quest. So they want me to explore So they're sending me to all over, essentially. Let's go over to the right first. I'm close enough that I revealed this little thing. I need to get closer to fully discover it though, and there's a side quest here.
Curse that Deathclaw. Ate my foot. I had to use my boot and some leather as a tourniquet. Damn it!
What happened?
I've been tracking the beast for weeks. I call him Deathclaw. I finally caught up to him, but it went badly.
If I can find him, I'll get him for you.
Now there's a plan. If you bag him, I'll toss you some coin for your trouble. As I made my escape, some stuff fell out of my pack. You should be able to follow what I dropped, like a trail back to his lair.
I'll track him down.
Follow the trail I left when I made my escape. You'll know his lair by the bones, blood, and smell. Tempt him with some game, and I bet you'll get his attention.
Some game? Like Monopoly? I'll just set it down, he'll come and play some Monopoly with me. Why have you been tracking this beast?
I've been hunting beasts in the wild of Skydream all my life. Deathclaw ravaged a couple of herds near Kynesgrove. I took on a contract to end him. I always fulfill my contracts.
Except this time, I guess. Well, goodbye. Eat your foot, huh? Looks like you have both of your feet. What you talking about? I will take these alchemy bottles if you're not using them. Corn, I need corn. Poultry. Wait, was corn valuable? I forget. No, not really. Okay. I believe... Well, Deathclaw's lair seems to be this way, so that seems to be a good place to go. Ooh. Diagram. Do one. Oh, quick slots. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's a blacksmithing thing. Oh, little red birds. Non-interactable, but... I do believe I can still mine things, right? Just need to... But they don't show up as easily because I don't have the skill lines and skill points in those lines to show me where they are. Alright, so let's take a look at what these skills are. Heal. Okay. And damage and heal, and then just damage. Alright. I see. So that's a nice sustain thing for tanks. Ooh, there's a chest over here. Don't mind if I do. Except that wolf is gonna... Yep, I aggroed the wolf. Okay, now I'm free to do this. Okay, easy peasy. I got stolen items. Okay. I want, even though this is higher level, I want to keep the training perk so I can level up faster. Yeah, I think I'll do that. How about inventory? I'm halfway there. Lure Deathclaw with critter meat. Okay. Oh, Deathclaw! It spawned right behind the guy whenever he freaked out. Alright, we did it! I will take this rinstone. An iron ore. So notice I've never gotten like a pickaxe or anything, I just have one for some reason. So you don't need anything really to gather. You by default know how to gather and have all the tools for it. So it's nice. Alright, let's go back to Hocknir and get our reward for this quest. Hello.
I'm going to have to head back to town soon, my friend. Lost a lot of blood. How goes the hunt?
I've killed him.
A hunter with the heart of Iskramor. Here's the coin I promised. I'll sing your praises next time I see the inside of a mead hole. Don't worry about me. I know the way back to town. Wound or no wound.
Alright. Side quest. So, I thought you lost your foot. What happened to that? You're clearly walking on your feet. And you're gone. Alright. Well. Maybe he was just too lazy. Okay, so... so I should have unlocked... So your armor also has... skill lines. I don't know why I'm not unlocking medium and heavy, because I'm equipping them right now. Is it because I'm majority... am light? I have 2 heavy pieces. I only have 4 light pieces. Maybe they'll come eventually. Germain, blacksmithing. Okay. For some reason I remember there being 7. Was it missing something? No, I think this is all the... No? No, it's all of them. Maybe I'm thinking... Maybe I'm thinking 7 is for something else. So we are approaching the main quest area. Sky Shroud Barrow. Oh. Oh, hi. Darge the Hunter.
Can you use that weapon, friend? I need your help.
What's going on?
There's a necromancer here, but I can't find him. He must be in the catacombs beneath the shrine. That's the only place that makes sense.
Oh, you're giving me money outright. That's great.
Something has to be done about these undead.
How can I help?
The dead walk in the Sky Shroud. There's an evil power radiating from within the shrine, but the door is locked. In the Skald's tales, every dragon shrine had a priest. If we could speak with Sky Shroud's priest, he could tell us how to get in.
Speak to your spirit, you mean?
If Shore is willing, yes. I brought a bag of incense to burn as an offering. The bone men got me before I could try the ritual. You might have better luck. What do you say?
Give me the bag. I'll see what I can do.
I hope you have better luck at the shrine than I did. Watch yourself in there.
What can you tell me about the Barrow?
The barrow has been here for as long as anyone can remember. Legends say a cult of dragon worshippers built it, as well as the shrines like it on the mainland.
So no one's tried to get in?
Some folks have, mostly youngsters. Until recently, this place was haunted by dust and the occasional frostbite spider. Now, skeletons rise from their graves. Something has changed.
Okay, goodbye. That's level 4. Oh, they're scurrying off? Okay. You just dump the responsibility on me and just scurried off. I see how this is. choose? Well, that's training. I don't want. Oh, these are all. I don't want to replace my training things, so I'm just gonna pick one. Yeah, good job. Made the right choice. Okay. One skill point. I can learn the next one. Last one, summon a flaming skeleton. That sounds fun. Explodes. Creates corpse on death. Bone tyrant. Wrap yourself in hardened bone. Granting major resolve. Okay. Embrace the power of death, removing up to 2 negative effects from yourself. Once slotted, the cost of all your abilities is reduced by 3%. I think I might want to actually take a restoration staff skill. So, because you level your weapon proficiency based on what you are equipped and what skills you've equipped. Now, since I am equipping a destruction staff, I'm getting proficiency here, but I eventually also want to level up my restoration staff. So I think I'm gonna actually take this skill, even though I'm not using it, just so I can level that up along the way. Because I can just DPS with my class skills for now until I get the next skill point. Okay. So where I need to go? I need to go over there. Yep, there we go. Restoration staff is now progressing. Oh, I see a sky shard over there. That's what that black symbol means. So, yeah, might as well go grab it. Well, actually, no. I'm probably gonna head up there at some point anyway. Let's go to the quest marker. Which is following this road. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Maggot, you dare summon me?
I need your help. How do I get in your house?
Can you comprehend the power I once had? Why should I help you with anything?
Someone's messed with your stuff.
Yes, I can sense them. Some worm defiled this place. You are now my will incarnate, mortal. Enter the barrow and kill this worm.
How do I get in?
You need to ask Bath. Once everyone knew the ritual. 3 rune stones unlock the door. They're placed in prominent positions around the shrine. Find them and put them on their pedestals around the door. Then you'll gain entrance. Now go.
Okay, goodbye. 3 pedestals, huh? One up there. I gotta find a ramp or something. No, I just wanna climb. Alright, well. Yeah, this point. Should go this way, I guess. There's stairs on either side. Oh, I see something. Iron ore. Oh, maple. Oh, on the ground. Yeah, the weird thing about this is you get wood not by cutting the trees that you see like in New World, but just finding some random logs on the ground. Because apparently, I guess it's illegal to cut down actual trees in this world for some reason. This looks like a thing. Yeah, that's jute. So actually I was near the other one. Okay. Runestone. Let's collect our sky shard while we're here. Oh, that's not sky shard. No, that's also not sky shard. There we go. Alright, 1 of 3. Making progress. Let's get this runestone over here. Wait, do I have endeavors yet? Groups, yep, sure. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Runestone. All the way over here. I'm gonna. That looks like iron ore over there. Grab some. That looks like jute over here. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, looks like you. What? Oh, what? Okay. Place the runstones. How's my inventory doing? 50? Getting there. I have to visit a bank at some point. Although I don't think there's any bank on Bleak Rock Isle, so a new player will have to deal with having to not be able to bring the items. Luckily I have the luxury of having a banker and such with me, so... Just Sky Shroud Borrow. Sanctify the priest's body. Oh! Wait. I was helping you earlier.
I stand once more at the seat of my power. I am a spectre, a mere shade, forced to watch as a necromancer defiles my body. Kill him!
Okay, how'd you wind up being bound here? Thought you were outside. Alright, well. First I'm gonna read your stuff. Can I take stuff in your backpack? No, I guess not. Alright. Severin Charnus?
You'll never defeat the Covenant.
There we go. I'll use the body, that's great.
You have fulfilled your purpose. Well done, worm.
Search for evidence. I think I just burned the evidence, didn't I? Back here? Nope. Looking at these pots. Apparently not. Oh, you're back already. I don't need to deal with you. Oh, this was evidence.
You'll never defeat the Covenant.
A lot of new people around here. Either that or they're just helping out friends. Yeah, level 6, level 4. You know, as people were still creating new characters. Level 35, okay, they're here, helping someone. Oh, you're back.
The undead are gone. What did you do?
I found evidence of a necromancer. Not me, the bad one. I totally forgot I was also a necromancer. It would have been funny if I had the option to join him instead. Necromancer buddies.
The Covenant here? Troll's blood, I have to warn the village. I'll head back. See if you can find any of the other villages on the island. We may have to evacuate soon. I wouldn't have thought those milk drinkers would leave their cozy taverns to come down here. I'll have to get this wound seen to then. I'm going to need my sword arm.
What now?
If that necromancer was working for the Covenant, we're all in danger. I'll head back to the village to prepare our defenses. You'll need to search the island for villagers and send them back to Bleak Rock Village. Good luck!
I'll find as many as I can. Yeah, and that's why I was wanting to pick the faction campaign that I belong to, because for people that chose a Covenant character and for them reading that as one of their first quests, it's like, wait a second, I'm a Covenant too. What's going on here, right? Or maybe they wouldn't, or maybe people aren't just don't care. That could also be the case. Maybe I just care too much. All right, so that takes care of this area. Guess I'll cut through and hit this. But I think for now that'll probably do it for me. It's been it's been 3 hours, so probably get some dinner or something. So this was Elder Scrolls Online. Sort of half of a daily routine thing from earlier in the stream, and half a let's try. Because I wanted to try a new character, the Necromancer. New character for me, not a new character for the game. The Necromancer's been here for forever, but there will be a new class actually coming out on the newest expansion, Necrom. I think they called it the Arcanist or something. And you wield books. So I don't know how that'll work. Sounds cool. But yeah, so hey, if you like Elder Scrolls Online, I believe the base game is like $10 on Steam or something, and it goes on sale quite frequently. There are also free trials every now and then if you wanted to try it out without any financial commitments. I think that's actually how I first tried out Elder Scrolls Online, because you know, after hearing how they bombed the launch, was not very confident in the game. But they cleaned it up, and they started offering free trials every now and then. So I just jumped on just to check it out. So I was a big fan of Skyrim, as are many of us, I'm sure. And yeah, it's not bad. There are some things I'm still bothered about, but not. I guess you just kind of get used to it. So yeah, so for now, yeah, I guess maybe well, let's see. Do y'all want me to continue my adventures as Olney? See what other shenanigans she gets herself in? And kind of hide the fact that she's a necromancer herself, even though necromancy is outlawed in this world? Or would you rather just me keep doing, just playing random games on Epic and playing variety games that I usually play, I guess? So let me know in the comments. Till then, guess I'll see y'all next time. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Have a good one. Bye.